Man,
was it like a moment in time?
I feel like I've been new at a young age. I just always ran from it. I feel like one moment where I really, where I had to stop playing was when I got shot at. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, all right, now I gotta.
What was you doing?
Man, I
just
don't really
playing in the streets.
Yeah, just running around. But when that happened, like that, I'm one of them type of people. Like, you just gotta show me something one time. It's like I ain't even gonna play with it, cause I just know, like, I know what was gonna be the outcome. You feel what I'm saying? And even growing up, like with all my partners, like just running around with them, I was always the one. Like I'm the only one out of my partners with 2 parents in the house and everything. Like they always looking at me every time they gonna do something. I'm trying to tag along. They always roasted me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, boy, you ain't supposed to be out here. Like that's just always been on me. You feel what I'm saying? So when I got to the point where stuff started happening to me, like when I started getting locked up, getting shot at, I'm like, bro, like this ain't even me. Like I'm finna go outside with something that ain't even me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And just kind of forcing my way, and I just had to wake up and realize, put the relationship over the religious side. Cause even throughout that time, I was in church still. Like, I knew right from wrong and everything. I was even doing gospel rap. You feel what I'm saying? But I just didn't put the relationship part first. You feel what I'm saying? I was just kind of, just I don't know, like just lost for real. And then when I kind of woke up.
And then you said, like, once you felt like you found it, everything just took off.
No, for sure.
Sure. Was that around the time that y'all?
Because it's already promised to you. Like, I feel like your purpose is God promised. You feel what I'm saying? It's guaranteed to you already. You just got to walk in it.
So do you feel like, you chosen to speak that on like people that don't even, like non-believers that may not even, a lot of people be like, oh man, I'm not even trying to be involved with all that. You know how I go.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's your, like, that's on your shoulders at this point?
As far as what?
Like delivering that message, like, do you, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what was it that God said to Phew, like, this is how you gonna move, and
just
this is
to
how
be
you
myself. Like, even just when I first started doing it, I'll never forget, like, I was submitting my music to, like, different Christian hip-hop sites and stuff like that, and they're like, nah, this too urban, like, this too, this too that, and I feel like just, with me and Zay, like, coming how we coming, like, it's really groundbreaking, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, this is really something that they can relate to, like the street and the church. You feel what I'm saying? They can really relate to what I'm saying. They can really relate to the sound. It's like, it's groundbreaking, bro. Like, and I feel like that's our purpose. Like, we just really walking it. And I feel like it ain't really too much calculated, because I don't really try to calculate too much. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, God run the show anyway. So it's like we look crazy trying to calculate it. But I mean, I just feel like we just doing what we doing.
Zay, has it been a situation where you felt like the same thing was upon you as a producer, like the same like responsibility? Because you say I never left it, and some people, a lot of musicians come from the church, but then it'll just be completely abandoned. Like, what was in you to make you feel like, nah, like this is, and now y'all groundbreaking, like y'all, it's going number one now.
Yeah. I feel like it's been in me since since a little boy. I never abandoned it, because I never was one of those guys that I need to try to do something else to fit in, or to feel like, to fit in with somebody else. So now the crazy thing is, I made it so big as being this trap producer.
Right.
I'm a church musician, but it's like I'm always connected. I came in the game with Gucci Mane.
Right.
Gucci Mane is almost like the boogeyman of
right,
the rap game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like, so I came in with guys like that, and all the people I produced for is like the real grimy guys.
Right. That's crazy.
But I still feel like God used that for what we doing right now. It's to gain the respect level, to like, okay, what he does means something.
Right.
But now look what he's doing, or look who he's working with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to be ashamed. I used to be scared to play my music, man. You gotta think, I'm in my mama's house and I'm making music, and of course, you know what the artist's talking about.
Right.
Man, I was like, boy, I hope my mom and my dad don't hear this right here. They gonna shut everything down. But it's so crazy. The church I play at now, Pastor Meredith, he stood up one Sunday, and I had just did Gucci Mane Hard to Kill album. This is when Gucci locked up and everything.
Right.
he stood up in the pulpit with the CD like, yeah, man, we so proud of our musician. Zaytoven, he just executive produced this Gucci Man album. I'm like, whoa, bro, don't say that. Like,
wow.
don't tell people to go listen to that.
Yeah.
But he was just proud of the fact of what I was doing in the position I'm in. He know my character. He know the person I am.
Right.
But just God put me in that place. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's definitely deep.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, because your music, you always been known as a producer that puts credibility on artists. It's no secret about that, which is well deserved. And then to be able to put your sound behind some of the biggest rap artists that in the game, period. And then for you to stand on this movement, like, do you ever like think about that? Like, the whole experience?
I'm gonna be honest with you, like, this has always been my movement. Who I am and my character has always been my movement. That's always been what I try to show for, you know, other people that want to get in the rap game, that you don't have to be this certain type of way. If you're a fan of Zaytoven, you can watch how Zaytoven move and be like, okay, I want to move like that. And one of the things that helped me early on is a guy like Gucci. I remember when we used to go to the studio, the first thing Gucci used to brag to other people about it. Hey man, this is my producer Zaytoven. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't cuss, he this, you know, this is his introduction. And it's like, hold on, bro, you ain't got to say all that.
Right.
But to him, now this is one of the most streetest guy I ever met in my life. You know what I mean? This the real street. But to him, he's bragging on me. Like, this how this how he is.
Wow.
Even though we're amongst all these killers and drug dealers, this is how he is right here, and I'm gonna brag to y'all about this. So, you know, that was confirmation. It's like, you know, to be who I am and stand on who I am.
Trendsetter.